creature features zombies, vampires, werewolves, and etc. Here we go. First one is fear itself. Now that this is an anthology of different horror movies. On disc 1 there's Eater, which is more of a supernatural feel to it. Spooked is another supernatural feel to it. Community is like the original Stepford Wife, where everything has to be perfect, and if you're not perfect, then you pay the piper. Sacrifice is a vampire movie. Now, the setting of Sacrifice is the same one as the third, that's right, the third Ginger Snap. You'll see the similarities and stuff like that. Sickness and Health, Family Man, Something with Bite, which is a werewolf movie. Skin and Bone, which is a Wendigo. In many mythologies, some versions of it, Wendigo is a werewolf-esque type of villain in the Native American folklore. Spirit Box, which is a supernatural slasher. Echo, and then Circle, which is also another supernatural feel. Trick or Treat, an anthology that describes about Halloween and its origins. A little bit like the haunting history of Halloween, but more in a fun way. Next one is Chillerama, which is another anthology, which is a monster movie, zombie movie, and etc. It's a gay film, so if you don't like man-on-man action, then don't see it. And famous porn star Sean Paul Lockhart, aka Sean Corrigan, is in it. Kinda see him. Next, a bit of a zombie movie, Quarantine. An American remake of Wreck. A virus takes over, very similar to 28 Days Later. Next one, Invasion of the Body Snatchers, which is very similar to, well, this one's a remake, but I consider this kind of a bit of a zombie movie because it takes over the body and kind of mocks them. Next one is Leprechaun, Pumpkinhead, and Wishmaster. Those are monster movies of various types. And Wishmaster is a jinn, which is Middle Eastern version of a genie. But the difference between them is genie usually does good stuff, and the jinn does bad stuff. Attack on the Block is a alien monster movie. Very good. It takes place in the UK, and it's in an urban area. You can kind of see what the monsters look like. They look like aliens, but with fur. Don't be afraid of the dark. Very good movie. They're little gremlins who love things that have calcium in them, like bones, teeth, etc. Very well thought out, decently done. Needs the special effects needs to be more realistic, but everything else seems to be very good. It is the clown movie that turns into a monster. Classic. And I heard they're doing a reboot. Let's see if it's any good. Silent Hill Revelation. Now, I like the Silent Hill Revelation compared to Silent Hill because there's more creatures and a bit more action. Very well done. Killer Mermaid, one of the very few mermaid movies. Technically, actually, this is a siren, which sirens usually have bad intentions. They have an angelic voice, similar to Christina Aguilera, Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey. That very angelic sound, but it lures you to your death. And it only affects men, which is surprising. Werewolf movie, Wolfen and Bad Moon. Coma, which is a thriller, and Body Snatchers. Now, out of these four, my favorite is Bad Moon. Very, very good werewolf movie. Body Snatchers is next. Coma, and then Wolfen. Vampire movie, Salem's Lot. This is a remake, and I felt like this is a very good remake. Not as good as the original, of course, but up there. Cabin in the Woods, monster movie, dun dun dun. It does have a couple of vampires, killers, clowns, and lots of animals in it. Zombies too, don't forget. Fright Night 2. This is a remake, or re-imaging, as they call it. And it takes the influence of Elizabeth Bathory, which I mentioned in a different snippet, that Elizabeth Bathory is a serial killer from Eastern Europe. And she killed over 600 women, virgin women, to bathe in their blood. Demon Knight, monster movie, and Bordel of Blood, which is a vampire movie. Both from Tales of the Crypt. Very good movies. Dracula. No need for explanation. Now Prey. A very, very good survival safari movie about killer lions. Now, lions typically don't kill people because we're the slowest of prey. They prefer faster prey. And it's a shame because a lot of people love to kill these type of animals just for show. And I hope karma kicks those people in the ass. Next one, similar movie, is Burning Bright. It's about a father who wants to do a circus act with a bad-tempered tiger who he releases it into his home. Uh-oh. You know what's gonna be next. Primeval. Killer alligator movie. Crocodile, actually, technically. Killer crocodile. Very good movie. Only problem is that the CGI needs to be a little bit more realistic. You can tell that certain spots are too CGI. Shinobi Diaries. A very zombie-esque movie. Got a lot of bad publicity because Shinobi actually is a place in Europe, and there was a nuclear explosion, which everything there got radiation. So, But I do recommend this movie. It's still very good. And last movie, Bait. It definitely took influences on a lot of shark films, especially Jaws. And I feel like that's right up there with Jaws. That's it for creature features, zombies, vampires, and more. Remember to like and subscribe to my channel, Scorpio Korea, and don't forget my Facebook page, dscan, aka Scorpio Korea. See you next time.